Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Today we're going to be making these beautiful resin coasters, so let's jump in and get started. I'm going to be using this Rebel Ignition Dust. It's like a really fine, super ultra fine iridescent glitter. I'm also going to be using the Gold Metallic Pigment by Just For You Online UK, Palace Glitter made by Catherine at Dryer Days Art Studio, and Larez Expressions Angel White Epoxy Paste. And the molds I'm going to be using today, all of this stuff I got from Dryer Days Art Studio, so I'll link her website down below, and I have a coupon code for you too. The Angel White I got from Laura's Art Corner, and I'll link her store down below in the description as well. The resin I'm going to be using today is the Clearcast 7000 resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. I went ahead and mixed it up off camera and mixed all my pigments up off camera just to save time. So I'm going in with a little bit of the clear just in the center of these molds, as you could see, and I'm adding a little bit of that Palace glitter. It's just a really beautiful sparkly glitter. It's almost like a mixology glitter, I guess you could call it. It has a bunch of different sizes of glitter in it, so it gives you a really nice sparkle. And this is my favorite part when I put the glitter on. Just watching it move around in the resin is just really mesmerizing to me. And this is the gold pigment, metallic pigment. You can also get this from Dryer Days Art Studio. And I'm just going to go right around that glitter there, add a line of that gold, super simple. And this gold, it's really a transparent gold, but you can build it up and add more if you want to, but it's never going to get opaque. It will just get more of the kind of gold pigment, if that makes sense. And I'm going to go in with the ignition dust now, just around that gold. And if you guys are new to resin and you want to see a step-by-step tutorial on exactly how to mix up your resin and your pigments to make your coasters, I have a few videos showing that, so I'll link one of them down below in the description. And I also have a resin coaster playlist. I'll link that down below in the description too. It's full of great information if you're new to resin. And here I'm just going in with some clear right next to that ignition dust, kind of just filling up the molds. These molds I would say are about 4 ounces each if you fill them up all the way. Here I'm going in with a little bit of the Angel White, just adding a little line. You don't want to add too much of your opaque colors because they will take over really quickly and you could very possibly end up with a pure white coaster if you're not careful. Now I'm just going in again with some of that beautiful Palace glitter just around the edge, the rim of the coaster here. I'm going to do that on all 4 of them. Now I'm just going to go in with my heat gun and move the white around a little bit and pop any bubbles that might be in your resin. The Clearcast 7000, in my experience, it doesn't have too many bubbles, so I like it a lot. It's easy to use. I'll link it down below in the description if you guys want to try some. And here I'm just going in with my little spoon that I like to use. It's just a little plastic spoon, and I wipe it off with an alcohol rag whenever I'm done using it, so I can keep using it. Keep reusing it every time I pour. So I just swirled the little lines of white around, and I'm going in and adding a little bit more of that gold pigment just because I wanted these sections to be a little bit more gold. Just smoothing that out, but not pushing all the way down to the bottom of my mold. I'm just working on top of the resin there. And here I'm going in with my ring light, just checking for any dusties or debris that may have landed up in the wet resin, or pet hair if you have any pets. I got that tabletop ring light off Amazon. I'll link it down below in the description. It's nice because you can pick it up and grab it, and it works really well to spot the dust. And here I'm just going in with a little bit more clear on top of my glitter. I'm just adding it to the center section here, and then I'm going to go around the edge and add the clear on top there. Just making sure that everything is almost full to the brim on these coasters, and I like to work on a cutting board, and I cover it with wax paper just because if you have to pick the board up and move it around, it's easier to work on something hard and flat like a cookie sheet or an old cutting board. And I just went in, as you could see, and added a little bit more of the Angel White epoxy paste. I just wanted to add a little bit more in there, and I'm swirling it around with my little spoon. But be careful, like I said, the opaque colors will take over. Now I'm going to cover these guys and let them dry for 24 hours, and then we'll be ready to demold them. So here they are. They turned out so pretty. I just love how these ones turned out. That Palace glitter is just really, really gorgeous. It's like the prettiest glitter I've ever seen, I swear. And look at how pretty that Angel White is in there. It's so wispy. It gave some really nice effects. I demolded 2 of the coasters off camera just because I was like so excited to see how they turned out. But check out this one. See those fun little wispy lines in there? Really, really pretty. So I went ahead off camera and painted the outer rim and the lip with this Craft Smart Gold Gilding paint. And I do that off camera because that paint is really smelly. It has a really strong smell. So you should definitely do it outside. It's very, very strong smelling. I'm going to try to find a pen that does better just because it's hard with a flat brush to make a perfectly straight line. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, go ahead and leave me a like. Or another thing that would help me out is if you go check out a few more of my other videos or even a playlist. I have a resin coaster playlist. I'll link that down below and put an iCard right here in the corner. Just click that and it'll take you straight to the video. And I'll also link all the materials and any coupon codes I have down in the description box if you guys want to get some to try too. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on Friday for another video. Bye.